Power 93.7 WBLK. I'm Yasmin Young inside the 2 to 6 takeover. Star phone is ringing, and it is someone who, when she put them FBI skills to work, she gonna find out who you really are. I'm talking about one of the hosts of MTV's Catfish, Kamie Crawford. Welcome, Kamie.
Thank you. Hello.
So we're excited about this new season. It's all virtual. Obviously, we are in a different time right now with COVID-19, and it's already difficult when you guys are showing up to interview people who have been catfishing other people. So I know that this season had to have been a little bit tough to get some of these folks to reveal who they really are in their world, that digital world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're trying to get these catfish to do the same thing that the people that we're trying to help have been trying to get them to do for, it could be months, it could be years. It really all depends. And it definitely has its challenges and obviously technical difficulties, because who doesn't have, issues with virtual everything right now. But, it's still just as exciting and suspenseful as a normal season, which is what I love about it as a fan of the show myself.
And, how do you guys, I know it's got to be a mix of just almost being super friendly with these people, psychology, psychiatry, crime fighting. I mean, you've got to have a conglomerate of tools that you use to get these people to come out from behind whatever facade it is that they have put up. So how do you guys do that? Like, what's your strategy when you are trying to convince someone to reveal their true selves?
Well, sometimes, it's never easy, that's for sure. But a lot of times we have to use a little bit of, buttering up. And we always want to make it to be a safe space for people to be able to come on and, share their stories and whatever. But sometimes we have to kind of do a little trickery, and get them to, just be comfortable with the idea of coming on. So, we definitely have had some sneaky tactics that we've used this season where, the person, maybe the catfish doesn't know that the person that they've been catfishing is actually on the Zoom call. And we have them in hiding in the background, watching and listening. So it does get a little messy, but I think people enjoy seeing that.
Oh, absolutely. We definitely love watching it. And I mean, in all fairness, though, the person who's doing the catfish is using some sneaky tactics. So, if you got to use a little bit of their medicine on them, hey, it is what it is.
Exactly.
So
you can't just not be able to take it.
Right, exactly. So what's the strangest episode that you've worked on, whether it was one of the virtual ones or just regular, where you showed up?
Well, on this season, I mean, we have a lot of crazy things happen. We have an entanglement that's very exciting to watch, but also so chaotic, where there were just so many different things being revealed as the episode went on. I was like, how is this even possible right now? And then, tonight's episode is going to be just as crazy. I don't want to give too much away, but you have to watch it. I was stunned, actually lost for words with how deceiving people can be.
Wow.
It's scary. It's scary, honestly.
Absolutely. And do you ever get a sense of, generally speaking, why the people who catfish?
I think now more than ever, I'm able to empathize even more with why people are catfishing. I think that just in general, people are looking for connections, and however they can get it is really the reason why I think people get catfished, and the reason why people catfish. It's we're living in a time right now where we can't meet up in person, so all we really have is virtual interaction, and it's so much easier to be whoever you want to be behind a screen. And so, I can get it. I can empathize with why people do this, because at least when it's, seemingly harmless, they're just looking for love, and they just want, connection. And I can understand that. So I try to come at it from that standpoint, unless they give me a reason not to.
Right.
Which is more often.
Well, okay, so for us single folks that are trying to navigate dating in this, a lot of it is virtual now more than ever. What tips do you have as someone who has, worked in the area of catfish and catfishing, kind of those red flags maybe to look out for, to, keep our eyes on?
Well, I think that the whole idea of virtual dating and like apps setting up virtual dates, I think it's awesome. I think that people should utilize it more. I don't know if people are utilizing it enough, but you really get to see people in like their natural habitat, which I think is really cool. But, if you're just talking on the app, like I love Hinge's, their promo, because they say, this is the app that's meant to be deleted. That's right. The whole point. The whole point of a dating app is to meet people and be able to move forward from that and move on from that and, either meet up in person or what have you, which we can't necessarily do now. But if the person that you're messaging with on this app does not find the time, when we have endless amounts of time right now, to FaceTime you or video chat in some kind of way, I think that it's safe to say that that's probably a relationship you need to move on from.
Okay.
It's probably a catfish.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. All right, well, we are excited to check it out tonight. You're going to have a new episode for the virtual season, all virtual this season of MTV's Catfish, the TV show. And it's going to be on, of course, MTV tonight, 8 p.m. Kamie, thank you so much for just sharing some insight with us and that tip of, listen, if you can't get that person on FaceTime when we all got extra time, forget it. And you can get more details on the show on WBLK.com. Kamie, thank you.
Thank you so much.